So I follow a lot of film production groups, and one posted question recently was, where do producers never allot enough money in their budgets? Being a producer myself, I know it's impossible to allot enough money to everything that requires it. But all of the feedback was about stuff that goes on camera. I added the following perspective. Most neglected part of the budget is the post-production audio. It's tricky because there's no question that what goes on film is intrinsic to the end quality of the artwork that you're creating. But generally, in an effort to appease these high standards and creative visual ideas, producers inevitably forget to leave money for the post-production audio. There's such a constant focus on visuals that VFX takes up a lot of that dwindling budget at the end of the process, and the most effective place to spend your budget at that point really is on original composition with live musicians. So much of production for streaming right now is using sound libraries, synthetic orchestras produced through synthesizers, right? In that latter case, it exponentially increases our work as the composer because we're trying to render a believable performance on each instrument in the orchestra. And remember, we're never paid one session fee for our performances. Heartbreakingly, it's not even a question of being offered a tight budget these days. A more common example is, like, we need to replace our temp music and we go to festivals in 2 weeks. Can you do it for nothing? Because the exposure would be great for you. Think about it. Think about it. Audio is more than 50% of the film-going experience. And now, with everybody moving to smaller and smaller screens, the audio is the only way you get a sense of presence because you're using those headphones, creating that feeling that that tiny image has a big impact. So yes, we need to spend money on the visuals, on what gets shot. We got to keep it fascinating and rich, full of depth and intrigue, right? But unless you have stunning music and sparkling clear dialogue, sound effects that put you in the place or the place you've never been before, unless you're using music that's been composed for that moment to support the underlying emotions in the director's vision and amplify the actor's performances, all your effort on camera is just going to make this small splash and then disappear. I mean, imagine The Godfather with a MIDI orchestra.